Hey everybody, it's Chevy, nobody else's auto. I'm out on the road to stop by my friend's place. We bring you some videos from here from time to time. I usually get through this neck of the woods a couple times a year. So we try to stop by, see my friend, see how things are going with him. And like I've said in the other videos, he's not open to the public anymore. And but fortunately, he's kind enough to let me in, get a few bits and pieces, as well as share some of the cool stuff he's got stashed away in here with you guys. So a lot of the cars in here have been picked over the years. It's a fairly wet climate, obviously kind of a woody climate. So a lot of these cars have a lot of rust in them as well, but it's still cool to see them as they've been sitting back in here for decades. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at a few more of these. Well, here we are. Old Oldsmobile, two-door Oldsmobile, mid-70s era, 88. And like I said, the only reason we could even get back this far is because most of the overgrowth is down because of winter. There's actually a Chevelle right there, believe it or not. But man, it is thick and deep in here. We'll see if we can kind of work our way through some of this stuff, because it's bad in here. I'm not even sure how far away I am from my truck right now. Old two-door Nova. I'm literally caught on vines right now that I can't even get around. Okay. Wow. Man, it's thick in here. And there again, just like a lot of the stuff, if you've seen any of the other videos from this yard, this stuff has been in here for decades. It's not complete. It's rough, it's rusty. I get lots of bits and pieces out of here, but realistically, that's about all that's left of most of these cars. Just like this old Nova here. Looks like the shell's there, but it's rusty. This old Chevelle body. There again, it's been in here for decades, and it is deep and buried and stripped, and just not a heck of a lot left of most of these cars, especially this far back in here. Buick Skylark, two-door post. It's kind of odd. You don't see very many of these A-bodies in a two-door post in this era. And really, you can't even hardly see much of it when kind of glimpse back through the weeds. There's an old mid-70s Camaro that looks like it was rolled. Whole roof is completely destroyed on it. Probably wasn't all that old when it was wrecked, for as far back and as deep and as buried as this thing is back here. So let's take a look at a few more. What are these, like some Monarchs or Granadas? A couple of those over here. Looks like maybe an AMC up there in front of it. And let's go wander off over this way, over towards this Oldsmobile again, see what we can see. See if we can cut up around the front of this one, maybe. Well, we got around to the front of the Oldsmobile. Let's check out a few more. Here's an old 53 or 54 Chevy. There again, and this is typical of what you see on a lot of the cars in here. Just nothing left of them structurally on the bodies. On top of the fact that a lot of them, like this Chevy, heavily stripped as well. What's over here? Well, this will give us an idea of how long some of this stuff has been in here. Was this like an early Fox body Mustang? I think it was like an early Fox body Mustang, maybe. Not sure, not much left of it. That's kind of what it resembles, but look at the size of this tree that has grown up here in the engine compartment. Takes up half the engine compartment. That's how long some of this stuff has been buried back in here. Whoa, just got hung up on a branch. Pulled me back. Let's squeeze through here and catch a few more of them. Whole shoebox Ford, or was a shoebox Ford. Volkswagen Beetle. Another old Chevy. There's this old Chevy Pickup. Check that out. Somebody actually swapped the Pontiac engine into this old Chevy truck. That's how rough some of this stuff is. Look at these valve covers. Valve covers literally have rusted out just sitting here. So, kind of cool to see, but man, just not a lot left other than a few bits and pieces on a lot of these old cars. Well, there you have it. Kind of. Man, we're a long ways back in here. I got a long ways to get back out to the truck. I have found some pretty decent, cool stuff in here again. So, like I said, unfortunately, he's at the age now where he's not open to the public anymore, but great guy, known him for years, and he still lets me in, lets me work, and lets me share some of this stuff with you guys. So, as always, like I said, if you got any questions, give me a call. I get through this area a couple times a year, obviously much more wooded and much more moist than where I'm at, out in central Kansas. So a lot more rust and things like that, but lots of cool trim pieces in here that I still managed to get. So anyway, got any questions, give me a shout, 620-786-4428, about anything here or anything else you see on the channel. You like old cars, you like old trucks, you like memorabilia, be sure to check out the channel, Nobody's Show. We do a lot of cool old car stuff on here, just like crawling through this whole yard, as well as all the cool stuff we drag into our yard. So check out the channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. You don't want to miss any of the live stuff we do on here as well. Got any questions, give me a shout, 620-786-4428. Hope you enjoyed this one. Kind of cool seeing some of this stuff, but literally almost a challenge to try to get into some of this stuff, especially when we're dealing with things like the thorns on these bushes. Everywhere in here, nothing but thorns. And those are no fun. And there's a lot of it. So that hasn't been much fun either, but it's cool seeing this stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Lots more cool stuff coming up. Some more from here, as well as more new inventory coming into the yard. Thanks for watching, everybody.